We probably in hell already. Our dumb asses not knowing everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going.
What's up YouTube, SalvoG here. Welcome back to another Tupac reaction video. The song is Blasphemy, and if you're new to the channel, just so you know, this is how I basically decide on what song I'm going to listen to next. I'll visit the comment section of the previous video depending on the artist, and I'll look for the comments that have the highest amount of upvotes, and I'll take those suggestions because I want to know what the audience is interested in me listening to and reacting to. I want to listen to things that people are craving and interested in hearing other people's reaction and insight to. So that is basically where I draw my inspiration for what I'm gonna react to and listen to next. It's based off the audience, really. So that's why I need you guys to go down below in the comment section of this video as well, suggest your favorite Tupac song that you would like me to watch and or listen to, and that's really how I decide. So thank you, I appreciate that so much. So thanks for suggesting this one. This is pretty heavily upvoted in the last reaction video, so that's kind of how I decided to do this. So let's see, this is from 1996 and it says studio album by Machiavelli. I'm assuming that's his other studio name, and it looks like this is his 5th studio album and his first album after his passing away. And 7 days, recorded in 7 days in 1996, and it was released on November 5th, 1996, almost 2 months after his death, under the stage name of Machiavelli through Death Row Records, Machiavelli Records, and Interscope Records. Alternative, okay, it's his alternative stage name, Machiavelli. Anything else here interesting? Almost 700k copies in the first week. That's really impressive. I think really, more than anything, I'm just kind of interested and excited to hear this. So I think that's going to be it for the background, really. There's a ton of information on here, though, of course. It's about, let's see, 12 songs. Okay. All right, let's just go ahead and listen to this. I do have the lyrics pulled up here in case I do need to reference something. If I want to go back or I couldn't quite catch something or I need more clarification, I can just come back here and read the lyrics. All right, let's see what we have here.
God has a plan, and the Bible unfolds that wonderful plan through the message of prophecy. God sent Jesus into this world to be our Savior, and that Christ is returning someday soon to unfold the wonderful plan of eternity for my life and your life. As long as we're cooperating with God by accepting Jesus Christ as our personal Lord and Savior. Unless the Lord does return in the coming 7 days, we'll see you next time here on This Week in Bible Prophecy.
Tupac, don't start that blasphemy. Remember what Pops told me. The new word. Follow me. Remember what Pops told me. My family tree consists of drug dealers, thugs, and killers. Struggling, known to hustle, screaming, fuck they feelings. I got advice from my father. All he told me was this: nigga, get off your ass if you plan to be rich. There's 10 rules to the game, but I'll share with you too. No, niggas gon' hate you for whatever you do. Now rule 1, get your cash on MOB. That's money over bitches cause they breed envy. Now rule 2 is a hard one. Watch for phonies. Keep your enemies close, nigga. Watch your homies. It seemed a little unimportant when he told me I smiled. Picture Jews being handed to an innocent child. I never knew in my lifetime I lived by these rules. Initiated as an outlaw, studying rules. Now Papa ain't around, so I gotta recall or come to grips with being written on my enemies' walls. Promise if I have a seed, I'ma guide them right. Dear Lord, don't let me die tonight. I got words for my comrades, listen and learn. Ain't nothing free, get back what you earn. No doubt, getting high in the motherfucker, bless me please. This thug life will be the death of me. Come on.
Okay, really quickly, I was waiting for a break there. Almost immediately I had to refer to the lyrics because this tempo of this song is way faster than the last two that we've listened to. So, and there's a lot of lyrics here, so if I feel like if I just listened to it for what it was, I wasn't going to be able to catch everything. So I immediately went to the lyrics. One thing that I like so much about hip-hop and rap in general from this time period is that it's so focused on the the lyricism and the artist. So the beat isn't as much as it is now at the forefront. I feel like nowadays when I'm listening to rap and hip hop, I'm looking for the beat first. I want the beat and the instrumental to pull me in, and the lyrics are secondary, because I'm really just looking for the energy in rap and hip hop now. But from this time period, the beat and instrumental for me, it looks like it's coming second, and then the lyrics are coming first, because the beats, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not like they are now. It's more focused on the artist and the message of the artist, and bringing their personality and their message to the forefront. And that's, I mean, clearly evident as I'm listening to this. It's the lyrics, the message, the personality of the artist. It's all right in front of you, and then you have the beat underneath it, which is kind of, like I was mentioning, quite the opposite, I feel like, nowadays. But that's not a blanket statement. You know, there are rap and hip hop artists that focus on lyricism and storytelling and stuff like that, but for the most part, I feel like it's more like what can catch you, be the most catchiest, and like create the most viral type of thing, you know what I mean? It's not really so much about the message nowadays. So it is what it is, you know. That's just my assessment, but nonetheless, we're going to continue.
I remember what my papa told me. Remember what my papa told me. Blasphemy.
Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling us right how them are
remember what my papa told me.
in the name of the Lord. They sin while the people in the ghetto feel no
We probably in hell already. Our dumb asses not knowing. Everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. Put my soul on it. I'm fighting devil niggas daily. Plus the media be crucifying brothers severely. Tell me I ain't God, son. Nigga, mama a virgin. We got a dick that had to lead the birds. Back in the ghetto doing wild shit. Looking at the sun don't pay. Criminal mind all the time. Wait for judgment day. They say Moses split the Red Sea. I split the blunt and roll the fat when I'm deadly. Babylon beware. Coming for the Pharaoh's kids. Retaliation making legends off the shit we did.
Crazy
Still
flow.
bullshitting niggas in Jerusalem. Waiting for signs. God coming, she just taking the time. Living by the now while the water flows. I'm contemplating plots, wonder where the thought to go. Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. This that raw shit, nigga, check it. That raw shit. And I remember what my papa.
Somebody made a comment in the last reaction video that said Tupac's songs are like prayers. I thought that was a really, really good comparison. I can definitely see that and understand where that comment is coming from. But it's definitely more on the lines of, you know, poetry for me as well. It's just every song so far has been a story, and I much more prefer that when it comes to music, and that's, you know, why I'm a pretty big fan of like Rush and some of the other bands that we listen to on this platform. I like being taken through, you know, a short story basically, with, you know, exciting parts along the way. Just like takes you through, you know, a journey, gives you excitement, brings emotion to the forefront, something that's going to make you feel something. That's really the main takeaway for me when I'm listening to something. How is it going to make me feel? So I love that, and that's part of the reason why I think I'm going to enjoy Tupac so much.
Remember what my papa told me. Blasphemy.
Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling no fly how them are crippled in the cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain while the people in the ghetto feel no pain.
The preacher want me buried wise. I know he a liar. Have you ever seen a crackhead? That's eternal fire. Why you got these kids' minds thinking that they evil while the preacher being wicked? You say honor God's people. Should we cry when the Pope die? My request, we should cry if they cry when we bury Malcolm X. Mama, tell me, am I wrong? Is God just another cop waiting to beat my ass if I don't go pop? Memories of a past time, giving up cash to the leaders, knowing damn well they ain't gon' feed us. In my brain, how can you explain time of BC? It's hard enough to live now in these times of grief. They say Jesus is a kind man, but you should understand times in this crime land. My third nation, do what you gotta do, but know you gotta change. Try to find a way to make it out the game. I leave this and hope God can see my heart is pure. Is heaven just another door? I leave this here. I leave this and hope God see my heart is pure as heaven is another door. And my people say,
enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them I tell no fly, but all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto them feel no pain. Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them I tell no fly, but all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto feel no pain. Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them I tell no fly, but all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto feel no pain. Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them I tell no fly, but them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto feel no pain.
Okay. So this is a pretty deep song, obviously, and I am on the amateur level here. I am at the ground floor when it comes to Tupac, guys. So for me to break down and kind of get an idea for what Tupac was all about or what he was talking about, it's going to take me a while. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I am coming from the perspective of not only of a new hip-hop and rap listener from this time period, I'm also a brand new Tupac listener. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I know Tupac or what his message was, or try even to relate, because that is going to be a complete lie, basically. So I'm not going to sit here and do that. But what I can say is that I feel like Tupac is... I feel like this song is kind of like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like against the... Not against the norm, but... Not anarchy. What is the word when you're not, you're not sticking to the norm? This is, pretty... I mean, it's religious, which is already pretty off the path for music, I feel like. To the leaders knowing damn well it ain't gonna feed us. By giving up cash in my brain, how can you explain time in DC? In these times of greed. Yeah. Find a way to make it out the game. Do what you gotta do, but no, you gotta change. Try to find a way to do what you gotta do, but no, you gotta change to find a way to make it out the game. Wow. Wow. So do what you gotta do, but no, you gotta change. Like, wow. I really like that. I really like that. Like, what you're doing, or your means of doing might not be the best intentions or pure, but you have to do it in that time, knowing that this isn't me and I have to change and grow, but for now I got to do this. I think we can all relate to that a little bit, actually. Trying to find a way to make it out the game. For you can relate to that as well. It doesn't have to be exactly what he is speaking on. It could be something that you could relate to in your life as well. There's so much lyrics here. It's like I would have to go line by line, and this would just turn into a really long video. But if you guys want the longer formats, I'm all here for it. But 15 minutes is quite long already. But I feel like we can make these into even part 1s and 2s. There's so much content here. It's a lot of lyrics. But it's hard to ignore this first one. My family tree consists of drug dealers, thugs, and killers, struggling, known to hustle, screaming, fuck they feelings. And who does he refer to when he says they? Fuck they feelings. Is he talking about the people like in their life that he's referring to? Is he referring to a external like perhaps government or something like that. See, there's so much. There's so much. Like, for something like this, I would prefer to be in a discussion where I could bounce ideas off of somebody else, and or somebody that's more knowledgeable on the topic, where I could get feedback from them or see what they have to say, and basically interject my input when necessary, and just kind of form a better opinion or thesis on something that's as deep and just lengthy as this. You know, it's not something that you can just think about immediately and come up with an idea or what you think it's about quickly. I mean, you could interpret this many ways, and you'd have to break it down piece by piece. I don't think this is something that you can basically break down in a format like this. I feel like it would be a longer format type deal. It could be even up to an hour, I feel like. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know exactly what it's all about. I'm just not gonna do that, and I think you guys will respect that. But if you're interested in a longer format, or perhaps a discussion or something like that, let me know, and I'll figure out some sort of way to construct that type of content in a video form. I'd actually be interested in that as well, I think. But I'm going to wrap this one up for now, and I'm going to leave the comment section open for discussion as a starting point. I do read every comment, so I want to know what you guys think about this one, and what you guys think the song's about. I have an idea, but it's nowhere near forming a concrete opinion, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I did enjoy it. I do enjoy Tupac. I do love the storytelling. I do appreciate the poetry and the raw emotion that is in every song so far, and I've only listened to 3, so I've only scratched the surface. Can't wait to listen to more Tupac. Let me know down below what you think I should listen to next, and I will definitely take it into consideration. But I want to thank you guys for listening to this and watching this reaction. I appreciate it. If you're new and you want to follow along, you can subscribe down below. But more importantly, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.